little bit more.
Listen.
Hello, One Stars and fellow YouTubians. Thank you for joining me on this very chilly Tuesday night here in Edmonton. I'm not sure how it is anywhere else, but I know outside my door, it's not warm. And as you all know, I'm sure I have the lovely Daphne on. But just as a recap, Daphne, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
And 30 words or less, go. My name is Daphne. I run a business called Daphne's Healing Hands. And with that, I help animals and people to find the sparkle in their eyes again. I create custom pieces of crystal healing jewelry. I work with cold laser therapy. I work with sacred geometry tools. And so I guess the best way to say what I do is that I'm the conduit to channel the healing energies needed for each and every person, because each and every person is different and they're at different stages of their journeys. So, I meet them where they're at and go from there, walk with them on their healing journey.
Lovely, beautiful, wonderful, magical.
That was just, yeah, okay.
That was perfect. That was, I want to say, the best one that you've ever spit out. See, organic chit chat is the best when it's not planned. You just have no choice but to just blah. Hi, Diana. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, so tell people how this, I found out 15 minutes before this call that we're doing this.
Yes, thank you so much for being my last minute guest. I had a cancellation. And it does happen. And I reached out to you. You were the first person that came to mind, and you accepted, and here we are. So it doesn't get much more organic than this. You had literally 15 minutes notice.
I haven't even finished my supper. It's all good.
You know what? Go ahead and eat while we're chatting.
I'm not going to do that. It's okay.
Oh, hi, Lori. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I can't see anybody that's here. So you're going to have to say hi.
Oh, I don't see them either unless they comment.
No, I can't.
I know we have viewers. I just don't know who they are unless they actually comment.
Yeah, no, it's not showing me anything. So I'm just going to sit here and visit, and we'll go from there.
That's weird. The last time I had a live like this, last Tuesday, my guest, Michelle, she couldn't see them either.
Maybe it's just the social media platform. Maybe. Because you started it, you can see the people. And the person that you brought in can't. Maybe.
Yeah, I can see you, Diana. Thank you for joining us.
Something else that I do is I do infrared massages. As you can see, I don't know, wait, I go this way. See, I've got a massage chair there.
I see it.
I do infrared massages for people's backs too. And I mean, because infrared light heals bones, teeth, tendons, muscles, cartilage, and joints. So when you can have a infrared light massage, it feels so amazing. Just saying.
Maybe I have to come and see you. I don't know if it would help me. Either my hips are out or my sciatica is acting up. I must have slipped or something. But I get pains in my left butt cheek that go right down into my toes?
Okay, so that's can I offer a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
Your hip is probably out. I'm thinking. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I can't say.
Yeah.
But chances are your hip is out, so your adrenal gland, so your adrenal glands are kicked in. So when your adrenal glands kicked in, your sciatic tucks up underneath your butt because you're in fight or flight mode, trying to protect your body, and your body's going, right? So that's where the pain comes from in your butt cheek because your tailbone's tucked up underneath. So what I do is I help people to unwind from the stress and dis-ease of their life. So, I mean, you've experienced what I do too a long time ago, but I have new tools. I have a frequency mat that I can get people to lay on, as well as put the neutralization ring underneath them as I use the triple pyramid. I should talk slower. As I use the triple pyramid to sweep through their energetic and etheric fields to unwind them. So to get your adrenal glands to unwind and open up and relax. So that then when I switch you over to the massage chair, I can do the infrared massage. And I truly believe that when we give our bodies what they need, they take care of themselves.
Absolutely.
So maybe, I mean, I would love to help you with that if you wanted. Come over, lay on the frequency mat for 20 minutes to allow your body to unwind. And then we could do an infrared massage.
I think that sounds phenomenal.
You're like, when can I come over?
Yeah, no kidding, because it's getting so bad now that if I sit for not even long periods of time, but if I sit for an extended period, and when I say extended, I'm talking like sometimes 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just this feeling that is not pleasant.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not a
That's
doctor.
what I think. And I'm not a doctor either, but I am in tune with my body, and I'm pretty sure it's something that can be easily taken care of, easily remedied.
And if I can help you get your body to unwind, so it's not going like this, I can show you a stretch that my chiropractor showed me years ago that you can do to help that take care of itself too.
Diana has commented, she needs that, please.
Well, you know how to get a hold of me. Just, send me a message. We'll book you a session.
Speaking of sessions, you get to cash in and start your DNA sessions with me this month.
I haven't done your sessions though yet either.
I know.
So,
and we need to do it. Well, we don't have to do it soon, but I have a feeling that I'm going to be getting busier and busier as time goes by. So we should at least schedule them soon so that I know that.
Yes. Well, see, now we kind of have something booked already for Thursday afternoon. Do you want to maybe come here and I can do your session and then we can book mine for next week? Or do you want to do mine first?
It's entirely up to you.
It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, let's feel into it and we can figure that out off screen.
I never even thought of that. But yes, you know what? Why don't you talk about what the DNA sessions are about?
That's always a tricky question because it's different for each individual person. It's similar to what you're doing because I meet them where they are. Yeah. I feel into their energy and we work from there. So it's just a matter of tuning in to frequencies that they are lacking maybe, or they have blocked, and opening up those doors and those windows and unleashing that energy.
So how do you open up those doors for them? Again,
it varies from person to person.
Okay, so let's use me. Let's use me as an example then, because I'm totally okay with being a guinea pig for this to show people. You know what I mean?
Why don't I use a past example? Because again, until I have you with me and I'm feeling into that energy, or I mean, we could do it like this, but I'll just give a few examples of things that happened in the past. Like, sorry, go on.
I said that'd be cool.
Yeah. With one lady that I worked with, Michelle, she's been on and she has been more than happy to share with everyone what happened. With her, it was more of a kind of entering into her DNA system.
Nice.
With my scissors and kind of cutting things out that didn't need to be there. It's kind of like stereo wires with her. It was, look at here, the red is connected to the black and the black is connected to the yellow. So it was just trimming out dead wire, for lack of a better word, disconnecting them and then reconnecting them with the proper color coordination, I guess. And then Chris, who I've done work with in her pyramid, which was completely different.
So awesome.
Yeah, with Chris, it was more of a connection where the way to describe hers was a blood transfusion, but it was an energy transfusion going through her, and I could feel everything that was going on in her body at the same time.
So cool.
It was very, very cool. Like if there was something going on in her right shoulder, I felt it in my right shoulder, and I could feel exactly what it was, if it was pulsating, if it was burning, if it was cold. And it was like sending in all these little nanobots, which probably isn't a good thing to use in this day and age. However, you know, it was just these little,
I get what you're saying.
yeah, these little bursts of energy that knew where to go and
Nice.
how to work in that spot. And we would always tune into, I would feel into it and find out which frequency, and we would put those frequencies into the pyramid.
Cool.
And that was how we would work. So, I can't say it's one modality because there are so many different things that bring it together and make it work. So what works for you might not work for the next person, and what worked for the last person may not work for you.
Well, and that's like what I do too, right? And
Yeah.
I use the cold laser therapy, which has the different frequencies. And I mean, it's all, I love how so many of us are doing so many amazing things, and how we are coming together to share our gifts and our talents with each other, so that we can
Absolutely.
help to lift the vibration of the planet. I mean, that's what needs to happen right now, and that's what's happening. And I'm so excited for that. And I was having a conversation with a Lomi massage therapist lady today, who is amazing at what she does. And I have other friends that have done the Lomi courses, and you know what I mean. Each person is different. She could give me a massage in the morning, and somebody could give me the same massage in the afternoon, and it would be completely different. That's why
Absolutely.
I love that you and I have connected the way we have, because I mean, you make amazing jewelry,
As
and I
do
make
you.
amazing jewelry,
Yeah.
right? You do amazing energy work, and I do amazing energy work, and it's different, but it's all helping the collective, which is
Yeah.
so awesome. And like I said, there's so many people. I mean, there's so many people out there looking right now for things. And I mean, last year I started that healing, I helped to found that healing circle page, and there's so many people on there that are coming together and sharing, and things that inspire them. So this year for me, I'm going to focus on my Daphne's Healing Hands page. And like the live I did earlier this morning, thank you for giving me the inspiration to, bring people on like this right here. You're gonna have to show me how to use this StreamYard.com thing.
I worked my butt off to find a back door through Facebook to be able to do free lives.
There you go. Well, you know what? I figured you can still do them on Facebook. I mean, my business page, I can do them.
I
I don't
can't.
know. Very weird. I don't know. Because I
Well,
brought
maybe it's changed. I haven't looked in a very long time.
You know what? It changes every week.
Yeah,
So.
and this works for me. So,
Perfect.
Diana, you need this too. Empathy is tough to transfer and absorb. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt me because I have my energetic field built up. So I'm just feeling it to know where to send that energy. At the end of it, sometimes I'm exhausted, depending. Like I've done 2-hour sessions because it's been needed in that moment and I was able to do it. And I've also done half-hour sessions. So, I mean, it varies, but does it hurt me? No, absolutely not.
Well,
thank you for joining us. And Diana, good job. Show me too. I will. It's simple. It's so simple.
Well, and you know what's amazing is I like to say that I'm the conduit channeling the energy. So it's not really me doing the work. I'm like the how's it go? I'm like the light switch. I'm not the light switch. I'm the light bulb. The energy comes through the wires to the light bulb. I'm the light bulb.
Exactly. And I feel where it's going so that I can guide it into the right spot. Because if you don't know where to guide it to and you just let it go everywhere, that is going to drain you.
Yeah, for sure.
So
1,000%.
It's awesome to be able to guide and direct that energy to where it needs to be.
1,000%. Because I remember back when I didn't know what I was doing, and I was just doing just letting it go everywhere, and yeah, it was very draining, very, very draining.
It is, yeah.
So what else is going on in your world, in my world?
Well, let's talk about what's going on in your world since you're my guest.
Okay. Well, I just opened up a brand new online store. I have an amazing social media manager, and she set up my store for me, and it's off the hook. And
So
it's
we're going to
actually,
leave that in the comments.
pardon me?
We will leave the I'm losing my words. The URL, the link in the comments.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah,
And if I could please leave the URL for the lady that helped me do it too, because
absolutely.
I truly believe in sharing as much as I can, because she's helped me. I want to help her get more clients, just like
Diana
you.
says congratulations.
Thank you, my dear. I've got my first draft of my book done, Cynthia. And
Yay.
seeing as how I happen to know a publisher, and maybe getting somebody, to help me down the road. But here's the deal. I've done my first draft. I'm going to do my first run through. I'm working with somebody. It's going to be done before the end of March. Then I'm going to do a second run through and have that done on or before the end of April.
So is it going to be completely edited by the time it gets to me?
I'm hoping
Ooh.
so that you don't have to do a lot of work, because there's
not that I don't enjoy editing, but a few of my others that have larger books, I've suggested that they send me one chapter at a time so that I can send it back so that I don't have the full book to go over at once.
Well, I'm excited. I worked through the, well, who's going to want to read this, to being excited about. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a room. So, see, now I can see the comments as they pop up. Thanks, Diana. I've actually got one girl working on it right now, and I've got some other ones lined up. But definitely, I'm just one step at a time. And I was really, I set a goal to have my first draft done by the end of March, but I busted my hiney to get it done early, obviously.
Awesome.
Everything came together, and I'm excited for it, actually. And you know what? I need to add some more stuff. Got to talk to you about that after, too.
Yay, I'm so excited.
Because in the book, I'm mentioning people that have helped me along my journey, and then so I've also shared their websites in the book where I talk about them, and then at the end of the book, kind of like a glossary,
Yeah.
I've got people's names and their websites there. So I think that's cool, and I mean, I need to put your new website there, because you're going to be helping me. See?
Thank you.
So, but yeah, so I mean, I'm just I'm just doing Daphne.
What else did you do? You do her so well, you may as well, right? Like,
you know what? Thank you. I actually heard from somebody the other day that I'm too much for them, and I said, well, but I was like, well, that's okay. Thank you. That's okay.
thank you for your honesty, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and we don't need to talk. That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because yes, I am a lot of energy, but that's me.
But that's who you are.
Yeah, and so, I'm not being quiet anymore, and I'm not.
Me neither.
Right? All we got to do is stand up, my friend. All we got to do is stand up.
And it's amazing the people behind you, and I don't even want to say behind you, the people surrounding you when you finally do choose to find your voice and stand up.
Yeah. And like we were talking this morning, I don't even remember what I said, but you made a comment about how I have people surrounding me, have such amazing people surrounding me.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I feel grateful that I'm in your circle. I mean, because I know you don't have a very big circle, and I'm honored that you have allowed me into your circle so that we can support each other. And that's what it's about. It's about coming together in love and sharing each other's talents. I mean, it's either fear or love, and I choose love.
Diana says, shine bright, you two radiant, enlightened souls.
Thank you, Miss Diana. You shine bright too. You're a bright shining star as well. So, yeah, that's what I truly, I could go on a bit of a rant right now, but
By all means.
I believe that right now is the time for us to all come together in love and to stand strong together in love, not fighting, just to be together to raise one another higher.
Absolutely. It's time to put our differences aside because the majority of us want the same end result. We
Right?
can disagree on so many things. Just we can agree to disagree. That's the joy of being an adult. You don't have to hate someone because you disagree. You don't have to hate someone because they wear a mask or they don't.
Right?
Agree to disagree, put your differences aside, and come together for that outcome that we all want. Because I don't think that there are very many people out there that want to live the way we're living.
No.
And if you do, then you find your tribe
Yep.
and you can go up against mine.
See, they don't know your tribe, though. Oh, wait, I just said I was in your tribe.
But, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's,
We
yeah.
don't, right. Like, and I just hope that the planet is learning right now. I just hope the planet is learning. Because if they don't want to live like this, then what are we going to do to change it?
Use your voice, like stand up, band together, and love trumps everything else. You can differ everywhere else. You can butt heads everywhere else, but love is the same in any language, any color, any ethnicity.
Yeah.
Love is a universal language. So if you can't come from a place of agreeance in anything else, come from there. Come from love.
Yeah. And I mean, that I believe that's the new message that needs to be sorry, how do I want to say this? I believe that's the new message that's coming forth.
Mm-hmm.
Because yes, this pandemic has changed things on the planet, but we were all asking for change. So guess what? We're going to change. So now what are we going to do with it? Are we going to continue to be sheep? Or are we going to, I should stop before I get myself in trouble.
Well, no, because what we have to remember, we ask for things, but we forget to we forget to pay attention to what the journey might be like. So you have to go through a lot of crap to get to that light. It's like being the seed. You go through the dark before you sprout up into that beautiful sunlight.
Or like the lotus flower at the bottom of the river, go through the mud.
So you know what? We're going through what we need to go through right now to get to where we need to be as a collective. And we have to be proud of ourselves because so many people are actually waking up. So many people are beginning to question things. There was a post, Christine, our dear friend Christine, posted on Facebook today saying that be ready for those that called you crazy to start reaching out and asking for advice. I commented on there saying they already are.
Yeah.
Like it for the last 6-8 months, I've had people that used to say, "You're a weirdo."
Yeah.
And now they're like, now and saying, so can you help me through this? Can you explain this to me? Can you put me in the direction of someone that can help me out? So, I mean, we're here for a reason and we've all met for a reason and we are going to build this beautiful, let's start a revolution.
Perfect. You know what? I agree. I agree 1000%. It's a love revolution.
It is. Right? And I mean, you know what? You can't have love without hate. You can't have light without dark.
Right. But when we can shine our lights like the beacons of the lighthouses.
Yeah.
In the sea, when we can shine our light those lost ships can find us.
Well, and that's what's awesome, right? I've never toned my crazy down. So, I'm a beacon.
Right? Me too. And what's funny is I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I mean, my business has done better in the last 6 months than it has in the last 6 years.
Right? Like and mine is still relatively new. Some of them are only manifested during this time, this downtime. But things are flourishing. And I can empathize with people who haven't had a great experience.
Mm-hmm.
I can hold space for them. Mm-hmm. But speaking from my truth and from what I've experienced, this has been a beautiful, amazing experience for me. It's allowed me to come out of my shell. Even since you and I have met, you have to admit I have stepped out a lot.
Yes, and this tea with the universe wouldn't have happened had I not met you.
Exactly. Like, we go back to that very first meeting when I was at my very first witches market, and I got you to do whatever it is that you do on me. It starts right back then. The universe had a plan from before that moment.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's beautiful. You say you're thanking me for helping you or guiding you out of your closet of fear. But if it wasn't for you, Tea with the Universe it would be a thing for me, but it wouldn't be a thing for everyone else because I never would have had the courage to share it.
Well, I think it's beautiful. I think like when you said having tea with the universe, because we were talking about what you need to do next. Like, I don't know what I need to do next. And you said tea with the universe. That's it.
And it's something I've done since I was a child. I would go out into the universe and just sit and sip on tea and discuss whatever it is that we would discuss. So
I think that we have it's been officially stated that we are starting the next revolution.
Oh, absolutely. I am. If you're on my team, awesome. The more the merrier.
I got your back. You know that.
Diana says, winning tribe love revolution. That's how Daphne and I met, 2 connections.
Yeah, where did we meet, Diana? I don't even remember. No, it wasn't through my brother. We met at my last Boystone Spirit Expo that I was at. You came running over and you seen the neutralization rings. And you said, "Oh, that one takes out the bad, now pushes in the good." And then she looked in my eye. And anybody that knows me knows that I have a line in my eye. You can't really see it right now. But my pupil has a line coming down from it. And she says, "You're the map, Daphne. You're the map." And that's a whole story in itself. You should ask her.
That's an awesome story. I want to hear it one day. I love having you for Tea with Universe too, Lori. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Miss Lori. Which Lori? We know a few Loris.
Verilic.
Hello, Miss Lori. Thank you for joining us. Yes, so it's official. We're starting a love revolution.
Well, it's in the works right now.
I know. But I'm
It'll
aware.
be out for the whole world to know on Saturday.
I know. I'm excited.
Well, I don't know if it'll reach the whole world on Saturday, but
if you put it online, it will.
I'm going to put it online, and then we can sit back and watch people delete me.
You know what? Like I said, Cynthia, here's the deal. If somebody doesn't want to be in your life because of love, then you don't need them.
Exactly. And, that's what's been keeping me from doing this for so long. And the universe, I had a chat with the universe earlier this week. Well, you knew I was going through kind of a dark night of the soul for the last month. And I came out of it on Thursday. Last Thursday, I started coming out of it.
Fine.
And then Friday, Saturday was getting better. Today's Tuesday. So, yeah, it's been a few days. And the universe, I finally just said, you know what? I'm doing it. And those that, you can't lose truth. So those that don't join me moving forward, I wish them love and joy and happiness on their journey. Because that's what I'll be getting on mine. Love, light, and release, right? Like, I love you, I release you.
Yeah.
So,
and I love the stir that we're creating.
oh, there's going to be a stir.
I know. But I love that we're not saying anything too, which is amazing. So,
and watch, it won't even be that big of a deal.
No, actually, stop that. Stop that. Yeah. It's going to be amazing.
It is. It's going to be wonderful.
So I'm wondering, is the universe guiding you to tell us anything else this evening? Because
are you asking your cards?
No, I was like, okay, you gotta pull these ones out.
Okay.
That's the cards. But I was just saying, is the universe telling you anything that we need to share on this call? Because I don't know, how long are we supposed to do this for?
Well, we're at 31 minutes. Let's do another 5 minutes, and then we'll call it a night. Okay.
Well, because I know you're a busy lady, and I don't want to take up your time. So.
Yeah, I do have a lot to do.
But I wanted to honor, and I thought if the universe was telling you something that you needed to share with our viewers, that would be cool. Sorry, is there anything that?
Well, I can share. I can say that Brian and I have created another publication that will be coming out that is nothing like
anything,
nothing like the Weekly Wand, and nothing like anything else. I don't think that is that I've seen anyway.
And you know why I smiled? Because I picked the New Beginnings card. So, if I could, because Sandra Kuntz is a lovely lady that did these cards. She painted all the pictures and she did channel the messages. I chose the Illusionist card this morning. That's my favorite one.
It's the New Beginnings dragonfly.
Pardon me?
It's the dragonfly. It is so pretty.
Yeah, I love the blue on the card, and dragonflies are all about change. Yeah. So the New
Beginnings. It is just one moment. It is going to be awesome, and thank you, Diana, and yes, thank you, Ryan. Go on, Daphne.
So the New Beginnings, it says, releasing and cleansing can give us all a new perspective. One of owning our power and one of a childlike wonder. That's kind of what's going on right now, isn't it? The playful nature of a child brings with it curiosity of what can come next and helps us to lose the seriousness of what we can get lost. The innocence of a fresh can start from intending to have more fun from cleansing the old ways like yesterday's dust. There are many ways to cleanse: water, smudging, walking in nature, feeling the sun on your face, a good laugh, playing with a child, and enjoying the present moment. So, and all of those. I personally myself love it when I can sit in the sun and just let the sun beat on my face. I feel like I'm getting brand new light codes now with everything that's going on, and I just feel like it's changing my DNA. It's so cool.
Well, and I wrote energy scopes today because I have to get the Weekly Wand done up so we can get it out for printing. So I have it in 2 weeks. And so many New Beginning cards came up, so many transformational cards. It really is lovely. And did I even share with you the name of my publication, mine and Brian's publication that's coming out?
Well, you shared it with me, but you didn't share it with everybody else.
I think I will share it because I think it's catchy.
I think it's catchy too.
Yeah. So it's WTAF, and in brackets it stands for When They All Fall, which, it's an acronym for many things because many people question things, and it's WTAF. So with this,
actual,
yeah. So it's WTAF, and then underneath, we will rise. Let's start a revolution.
There you go. See, it's a love revolution. We're making it happen.
We are.
I love it.
Everyone look forward to that on Saturday. Brian and I will both be handing them out at the legislature grounds.
What's going on Saturday at the legislature?
That's where they have the rally, the peace rally, and the Let's Band Together and Move Forward rally. So we're going to have it there. We're going to have 100 copies.
Okay.
And
when is that going on?
Saturday at 1, right here in Edmonton.
Okay, Saturday at 1 in Edmonton.
I mean, I may as well put it all out there. We are doing this pro bono out of our own pockets. We're looking for people to share stories. Anything good, bad, ugly, we want to hear about something great that's happened to you, a business that's opened up or that's opening up. We want tips on if you've been charged, what you've done about it, how to fight it. We have a lawyer that's doing a write-up about Know Your Rights, but all the information we want it from all over.
That's
the
awesome.
only thing we ask is to help with the costs and the fees of printing this and getting it out there. We're looking for donations. If you want your business card in there, we're asking for $5 just to help us get the word out there and to spread the paper around. And if anybody wants to do that, I'll put the information in the comments, but you can just e-transfer to info@cynthia.services. And thank you, Daphne, because you're already one of our amazing supporters. So I appreciate that.
Always got your back, Cynthia. Always got your back. You know that. Or your side. I don't walk behind you. I walk beside you.
Exactly. That's why I said followers, but no followers. We all walk beside each other. We're all equal. We're all in this together. We're all here for the same reason, which is we have to come together. We don't want to go back to what we had, and we don't want to stay where we are. Right. So we are not fighting, we're loving for change.
Love it. I love it, love it, love it so much. So much. So exciting.
It is, and I'm ready for this. I'm ready for whatever repercussions. I'm ready for the growth. I'm ready for people to come together.
I mean, some things don't change unless we change something, right?
Yeah.
So
Diana says, have a good night. And she said, name of the new publication is, drumroll please, WTAF WWR. When they all fall, we will rise. Giddy up, Saturday Ledge at 1. See you there. Yes, I will see you there. In it to win it, love revolution. Exactly, Diana. That's what it is.
Right? That's so awesome. I'm so excited.
I kept my mouth shut long enough.
Yes.
Those who know me from growing up and my family and friends and school and stuff, I've never been one to sit back and keep my mouth shut. I've been a rebel from day one, and I will be a rebel on day 100. So
perfect. That's why we get along so well, I think.
Yeah. So on that note, I have to ask you, have you ever remembered something you didn't know you forgot? And then we will wrap it up.
Have I ever, see, I should have known you were going to ask me this question.
You should have.
Have I ever remembered something I didn't know that I forgot? How awesome it is to channel energy.
Oh.
That, when I remembered that I didn't realize I forgot that. I think that's a good answer.
That is an amazing answer, because that's an amazing thing to remember.
Well, I mean, because I have always known, I just forgot. I didn't forget, but I forgot, but then I remembered, you know.
Yeah. I do know.
I know.
On that note, Christine, am I willing to talk on Saturday? Why not? Why not? I have nothing to hide, and I have absolutely zero to lose. Well, I may stutter, I may stumble, but
you're going to be amazing.
We all do.
You're going to be amazing. It's about coming together and shining our lights.
Yeah.
Let's dust off the dirt and just shine our lights.
You know what? Let's not dust off the dirt because you know what? Dirt helps us grow.
Right?
Let's,
Okay. I was thinking of a light bulb, get the dust off the light bulb, but I like the plants growing through the
yeah.
dirt. We've
Okay,
got
so
some light.
in closing, what message do you want to leave everyone with today?
In closing, I would like to let everybody know that they are never alone. Even if you feel like you're alone, you feel like you can't take care of something, as hard as it may be to ask for help, all you need to do is say help, and somebody will be there.
Absolutely. I agree.
Because whether we admit it or not, everybody loves to help somebody. If somebody tells me to do something, I'm going to tell them that I'm a little busy. But if somebody comes to me and says, I need your help, I say, what do you need help with? And if I can help. So if you ever need help, don't hesitate to ask. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. Thank you, Daphne, for joining me tonight on such little notice.
It's always fun. You light my life up, Cynthia. So
thank you. And thank you everyone else for joining me tonight. I know you could be anywhere. You chose to be here. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. And if you would like to be a guest on Tea with the Universe, please reach out. Everyone has a story to share, and there's always someone out there that needs to hear that story. So I will leave all that contact information in the comments. Daphne, I invite you to leave all your contact information down there and the contact information for Crystal. That's who helped you, correct? Crystal. Yes, for Crystal. And I will leave the contact information for anyone that would like to support WTAF.
Right on.
What the actual bleep. Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Daphne.
Thank you, Cynthia. Bye-bye.